All right, number 91, when mediums' loved ones die. That's the subject of today's video. When you're a medium and one of your loved ones dies, that's the subject. As always, like this video, comment on it below, click the subscribe button. All those things help other people to see these videos. What prompted this video is the time of year. I used to work for a bank years ago, and I was one of the people when a customer passed and their family would bring in the death certificate, I and someone else had to take a copy of the death certificate and sign that we had seen the original. That it was a valid thing. And it was the last 6 weeks of the year, consistently, when the vast majority, 90% of the death certificates that I saw in that job were in the last 6 or 7 weeks of the year, every year. It was around the holidays, end of year time. I'm not sure why. That would be a different video to speculate on that. But it reminded me, and I thought, oh, that's an issue because I've certainly lost people. I have a video, I don't remember the number of it, but it's called Death Still Makes Me Sad. And something I've said in that video, I think bears repeating here, is that it's even though, like, mediums know for sure consciousness continues after a body stops working, there's no doubt of an afterlife for any of us. But it's still not the same thing as hearing your loved one's voice, as crushing them in your arms, as feeling their face against yours. It's more like getting a letter or a fax, even, as opposed to a fax, there's dating myself, or an email, but it's not the same as that physical interaction, right? So imagine, if you have a loved one who's still here, if they lost their voice through some accident, or lost, it's horrible to say, but lost their voice in their arms, for example, and you were never hugged by them again, or never heard their voice again. When a loved one dies, they lose the whole body, right? But we're still here, but we have that complete lack of physical interaction with them, even though we still have feelings and memories and ideas and thoughts about them. So what I want to say, I think the most important thing to say about this video is, it is not on you, if you're a medium, it is not on you to be spiritual or holy or big about it, or to prove your beliefs, or to prove your experiences as a medium. Anyone, I think anyone who would be snarky enough to say, oh, well, you're a medium, supposedly people continue or whatever, anyone with that kind of gall has issues, right? And it's just not on you. And also, I bet this is true for you, because it's certainly true for me. I've spent most of my existence in this body not as a medium. It's a fairly recent thing. And even if you live a long life, most of us don't come into it until our adult lives, and certainly later in our adult lives. So if you are a medium and someone you love dies, I think it's important to say that there's I would not try to put a happy spin on that, or even a positive spin on the situation. I think you need to experience your grief. However it is you experience grief, and that's different for everybody. You may need grief counseling or not. Might be a good idea to join a grief group or not. It's different for everybody. But I really think pretending to yourself or pretending to others that everything's fine, I think that's a big mistake. You need, because the more you avoid feeling grief, and I've seen a few people do this through anger. They just get angry for years. That's a false way of feeling like you're in control of your feelings. That draws out the length of time you're suffering with that grief. So I can't end a very short video. I know, I just thought it was an important topic to mention right here at the end of the year. And I can't end this video without saying that what feels like a loss to you is a reunion for them, right? I mean, I've connected with so many people in spirit who have shown me reuniting with loved ones. And it's always a wonderful thing. It's always a beautiful thing. I've done around 1,000 readings at this point. And I would say, I don't know how many, hundreds have mentioned some kind of reunion or something, rejoining people that had gone on before them. So I guess there's the reminder that someday you will reunite with your own loved one that you're missing right now. And for now, your relationship with whoever it is has passed has not ended. It has been altered. It's been drastically altered, but it's been altered. It hasn't ended. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Cheery subject for this time of year. Next week, I want to talk about, and next week may be early next year. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video at the end of the year, very end of the year or not. But next video, I want to talk about how mediumship is a passive activity. I can't believe I don't think I've ever talked about that, but it's absolutely a passive activity. I'll talk more about that then at that time. Until then, thank you for watching this time. Again, like the video, comment on it below, click the subscribe button. And thank you.